Hi there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2606 of What You Up To Now. This is a segment where I document my journey as I originally moved from the brick and mortar corporate world of business to the online world of business and back and forth again with the pandemic and everything. I always believed that we should have our feet in both worlds and multiple streams of income, different things going on at any given time to keep us protected and secure. And I have to credit my dad with that. I learned when I was a kid, he worked in corporate America for his entire career for Minnesota Mining and Manufacturing, like 35 years, and then he retired. But while he worked there, he was always building and growing and starting different entrepreneurial businesses. He was involved in dozens of different industries throughout his career, and I followed the same path. I guess I was the only one of my sisters that has did that, both corporate and businesses simultaneously. And then following my divorce in 2017, I came online. I wanted to do something totally different. And so it's been a really fun journey, really educational, really interesting. Taught me a lot about myself. I think that entrepreneurship and business ownership and creating something new in the world is one of the biggest, best personal development undertakings that you can ever experience. And so I'm big on continuous improvement, which is personal development, right? It's getting to be a better version of ourselves. And this year, our annual challenge is the Be a Better You annual challenge. We're doing one thing every day to be a better person, a better version of ourselves, a better you, a better me. And I decided this year I was going to tie my annual challenge group to my Supersize Your Business group in terms of we're talking about the same topic every day. So today and this whole month, we're focusing on communication. I use a 9-part life framework that I teach and have taught for years. It used to be 7 parts, but then after the pandemic, I had some coaching in the areas of communication and confidence. And I thought, well, if I'm going to focus on these things, it's things that I should share and teach to other people that I interact with. And so I switched my 7-part life framework that I learned from Tony Robbins and Jim Rohn, literally back in the 1980s, to a 9-part life framework. And I use that framework to structure my life in a way that works for me and makes sense, because otherwise life gets a little chaotic and a little out of control, and we can find ourselves living our life and going through the motions of living our life without actually moving toward the things that it is that we want. Yet we have the power to create the life that we want if we choose to, but we have to take steps and action in order to make that happen. And the 9-part life framework helps me personally to do that. And so I want to share that with other people so they can do the same thing. Well, this month we're focusing on communication area. Last month we did confidence, this month communication, because I'm really mixing it up this year. I'm doing everything in different orders than I usually do when I share it. Why? Just to learn and grow and see if it makes a difference, because I think in some aspects, in some areas, it will. So we're talking about humor in communication today. I shared the top 10 different ways that we can use humor in our communication to build rapport, to break tension, to increase memorability, to be more open and honest and vulnerable, to be more relatable, etc. And I shared, all 10 and a couple of examples of different ones that I use that work for me. I don't consider myself a humorous or funny person at all. I'm pretty serious. My youngest sister is hilarious. She worked at my oldest sister owned a comedy club, and my youngest sister worked there for several years. And I swear she should have been a comedian, because her timing and her deliveries and her ability to make people laugh and smile in all 10 different ways that humor can be used is just incredible. But that's not the path she chose. And that's okay too, because she's still funny as heck. And she's got a friend that just, every time I think of her, I smile and laugh because she's hilarious. She says stuff and ties things together you would never imagine. And she shocks and awes us in a humorous way that always makes us feel better. So that was our topic today, and my invitation for both the Supersize Your Business group as well as the Be a Better You annual challenge group is to take one of those types of humor and see how you can work it into your communication today, and then see what kind of an impact it has. Does it have the impact that you want it to? Because that's the purpose of communication, right? Are we connecting? Are we understanding? And are we seeking to understand other people? Are we allowing them the opportunity to understand us, etc.? Because communication is, the lifeblood of so much of our lives. We need to make sure that we are building and continually improving our communication skills. And humor is a great way to do that. That's all I've got today. If I can help you in any way, hit me up and ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.